the boss of the sense of identity is called, going higher up the sheet, the ahankara. Say aham. Ahankara. This means the I maker. So that which gives us the sense of I, the sense of self. So we get identified with the things that we can do, the things we like to do, the things that we don't like to do so much. Is this true? Now, when our sense of I is challenged, does that necessarily feel easy for a human being?
Not usually.
Not so easy, yeah? This is Indra. He's used, if you imagine, heaven in the Indian system is a place where all desires are instantly realized. So if you're the king or the queen of heaven, what do you get used to? Getting what you want. So this is a bit like the ego, the ahankara. Ahankara is in some ways equivalent to Freud's Das Ich, ego, but it also means other things as well. Because ahankara is the intelligence that keeps all the parts of ourselves together. It also has that function. But if you're the king, queen of heaven, you get used to getting what you expect. Yeah? So when our expectations are challenged, what do we sometimes do? We get resistant. Yeah? So in the story, when this Rajasuya is going on, there is the possibility for the powers that have been in place to be changed. And that's uncomfortable for those things that have been running the show up to now. So when we start practicing yoga and we start observing ourselves, getting to know ourselves a bit more, we might realize, that tendency, maybe it'd be nice to leave that behind now. I can see that there might have been born out of some, in the circumstance it was born in, it was a good response. But it's kind of obsolete now. It's not really helping me show up in the world how I'd like to. So I'm going to leave you behind now, old habit. You've been with me all these years, but I think it's time for us to say sayonara. Now, when you say thank you, goodbye to that old habit, does that old habit wander off into the sunset?
It would be great.
No. What does it do? It goes into hiding. And then when does it come back?
At the best moment.
At the best moment. So when you say, old habit, thank you very much, how are you feeling? You're feeling clear, you're feeling strong. But is every part of you present at that moment? Maybe not. And so what that old habit does is it goes and hides in some part of the psychic field. And then when we're feeling perhaps a little bit tired.
Come and say hello.
When we're feeling, it's been a tough time. It's been a tough day. It's been a tough week. Oh, it's been a tough year.
Or when you're feeling great.
Or when you're feeling so, you don't need to pay any attention, you're feeling so easy. But then it comes out of the shadows and say, hey, let's do the old dance. And you think, yeah. And then before you know it, what's happened? Here we are again. So,
that's the old dance.
Indra, whenever he pops up, that's one of the things that he symbolizes, is the status quo that's being challenged and the resistance to it. So what's the method that the story suggests? Persistence. And not to be too ambitious about it. Like, not to be too presumptuous about it. So Bhagirathi and his father, they were very, very patient. They were very devoted. The first lot of 1,000 sons, they didn't do it with care, and it didn't work.
It just humility.
Yeah, humility.
It was humility that you're just getting on